What's up, y'all? Just leaving the gym. I got to get in my 3 days a week at least. And while I was in the gym, I was thinking of kids with autism because, as you know, we have two kids with autism. And I wanted to speak to the parents, but in particular to the fathers, because as I go through this journey with my boys, it's been challenging at times. And as a father, like, I really just come to grips with, okay, this is what the doctor has told us. For both of my boys, they've both been diagnosed with autism. And for a while, to be honest, I was kind of numb to it, because I was like, oh, like, how did this happen? Where did this come from? You start having all these questions and, second guessing yourself about stuff and what if and all these different things. And it's okay to sit with your feelings, because I realized for me, I avoided it for a while as far as knowing that the diagnosis was true. And we got early intervention. My boys are 2 and 3 years old, so I'm grateful for that, because my wife, she's a nurse and she deals with kids who have autism. She can spot it from a mile away. This is what she do for her career. So once she seen the traits in our boys, she was like, something ain't right, need to go get them checked out. And me, I'm a little old school. I'm like, oh, just give them a little time, they'll be all right or whatever. But it was true. And to be able to process that and then be able to move on from it takes time. So to the fathers, I want to say to just stay encouraged. And if the mom, because moms, they just have this sixth sense about things. So to the fathers out there, that if she's saying, hey, let's get our child checked out, let's, just to make sure that we're in the clear, because from what I've learned is early intervention is the best. I mean, if you get them in early, because my boys, they have speech therapy, they have ABA therapy, they have, therapists coming out to the house and making sure that they're good. And I don't know all the ins and outs as far as like the insurance and all those different things, but if you do have insurance, just go get the kids checked out. And for the men, I want to let them know to just be encouraged and know that the sooner the better. And it's okay to process your feelings. And you might feel I won't say shame, but you might feel, you might just be in your feelings, and that's okay. But tell, your wife or your significant other, let her know how you feel, because I avoided my feelings for a little while. And I know my wife was like, everything cool, and I was like, yeah, everything is good, but it was just kind of bothering me on the inside. So to the fathers, man, just go get them checked out. That could be my best piece of advice. And just love on them and know that when they say on a spectrum, it can be a wide range of the diagnosis, right? I mean, there's a lot of people that have autism that's out here killing it in the world. They might just think a little different, or their coping mechanisms might be a little different. And I'm doing as much research on this as possible, from books and to listening to the therapists and showing them how to talk to my boys and how to treat them, and knowing when they're having, a real episode, or when they just want the attention. So it's a journey. So to all the men, all the fathers out there, we can take this journey together. I'm here for any of you who feel like you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do. Maybe you don't want to convey the feelings to your wife or your significant other yet, because there's a little bit of fear, there's a little bit of trepidation there, and that's okay. I've come to the realization, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I'm like, I don't want you to lose heart in this process, because your kids are going to need you more than ever, than now, and them going through that process. So like I say, stay encouraged, get them checked out. And if they do have autism, just make sure you do your research on it, love on the kids, and so they can have a healthy and productive life. And it isn't the end of the world. And God has designed us for kids who have autism to just love on them and help us to grow and mature as parents as well, instead of questioning why. just be okay with the diagnosis and just giving them the tools that they need to be healthy and productive out here. So that's just my message. I hope that someone was able to receive this. Hit me up. Make sure you connect with me. DM me on Instagram or on Twitter if you're a father and you might be struggling in this area because you're worried about your boys and, you know, will they be productive human beings? Because I know as dads, we care about that. Yeah, so inbox me and we can take this journey together. This is Sean Heineman at It's Scary to Remarry, your premier pre-engagement coach. Take care, people.